Move on to our cover story, a health alert about skin cancer, raising awareness on this Melanoma Monday. The American Academy of Dermatology says nearly 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime, but you can protect yourself. Now with some simple tips for early detection, here's one woman's story about what happened when she realized a mole on her face was something much more serious. Megan grew up living outdoors in the California sun.
I grew up in rural California. I definitely did spend a fair amount of time in the California sun.
Then in the spring of 2018, she had a quarter left at UC Berkeley. Megan visited her hometown to see her parents, and that's when her father noticed something on her face.
He's like, oh, you should go and get that checked out. Like, it looks a little bit darker.
She made an appointment to get her moles checked. After weeks of doctor visits and biopsies, the then 21-year-old learned that she had melanoma, an aggressive form of skin cancer, and also the most common.
The fact that I got a deadly cancer is awful, but the fact that I'm 22 and I got it on my face was even more wrecking.
Megan's treatment options included the removal of her mole, a procedure that would require facial reconstruction. Her surgery last September was a success, and now Megan wants her story to be a cautionary tale.
You need to get checked if you have any suspicions that something is changing on your body. It was something slight as my mole that I've had my entire life changing color.
Glad she's doing well. Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Whitney Bowe is here with us. Thank you so much for this. And the woman who found it, she found it on her face, but you said there's someplace else that's more common where this could happen.
That's right. So research shows that actually the most common location for melanoma is the back. But Robin, I can't stress enough that no matter what color your skin, everyone is at risk. African American patients are more likely to be detected when it's later stage, and it's more likely to be fatal. So guys, everyone is at risk.
I'm glad you said that. And we have 2 models here, and the reason why, because on the back they put on some sunscreen.
So right, so this is Ida and Christian.
Hi.
Now earlier today we gave them a special colored sunscreen, and we asked them to apply it to their back as best they could. So let's see how they did. All right guys, turn around. So, I mean, as you can see, it's virtually impossible to really cover your back if you're by yourself, right?
So what are your suggestions?
Well, I always say recruit a friend for those hard-to-reach areas. You guys can turn back around if you want. You want to look for an SPF of 30 or above, the words broad spectrum, and reapplication is so important. You want to reapply every 2 hours if the skin is dry, even more frequently if it's wet or you're sweating.
Yeah. Lather up, people. Lather up.
Yeah.
You know, don't be so stingy with it.
Yes.
Dirty Looks. That is your latest book. She writes these wonderful books. She's so into this. And so tell us about Dirty Looks and how important it is to take care of our skin.
Yeah, Dirty Looks is all about taking care of your skin from the inside out, the outside in. But, you know, when it comes to melanoma, guys, it's about the A, B, C, D, E's. And we just can't forget about those. So A stands for asymmetry. And that means that the 2 sides of the mole don't match, right? B has to do with the border. So border, if the border's uneven or if it's not regular. C is color. If you have multiple colors in the same mole, tan, brown, black, cause for concern. Now, D is diameter. We used to tell people you want to look for something that's larger than the size of a pencil eraser, but quite honestly, today we're trying to detect it earlier than that. So I tell my patients, think about E. E stands for evolution or change. So anything that's different, if it's bleeding, if it's itchy, if it's changing in color, shape, see your dermatologist.
A, B, C, D, E.
You got it.
All right. Dr. Whitney Bowe, thank you so much.
Thank
you very much. And she will have more tips for early detection on our Facebook live stream right after the show. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.